All right, welcome in to Studio C here at Pirate Radio, and I got a special guest with me, the one and only Parker Byrd. Parker, good to see you again.
Good to see you guys. Always great to be back here.
Parker, we've been working on a project together, and it's finally launch time. The Parker Byrd Show coming to Pirate Radio. Episode 1 has been recorded, and we're going to be launching it. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm super excited. I've been looking forward to this for a long time, and glad it's finally getting aired, and hopefully the viewers love it as much as I love doing it, and so very excited for it.
You're a media savvy person. We'll get to all your appearances of you've been on Major League Baseball TV and all sorts of things, but we made some conversations. Why the Parker Byrd Show? What's your idea for this?
Yeah, so I feel like I have a platform to inspire a lot of others, obviously, but I know there's a lot of other people out there that have similar stories like mine and a lot of wise information. So I have pretty good connections, so want to get other people's stories out there, maybe inspire someone else, and hopefully guys or people can just get inspired from the people I interview and get some pretty cool stories.
What are some of the topics you hope to cover during the Parker Byrd Show?
Yeah, obviously baseball. I mean, I feel like I can get a good bit of people on here with baseball, but a lot of inspirational stories with that just being amputees or just people that are struggling in life that have overcome something, and obviously God, get a good bit of faith on here, and just some really cool stories from a lot of people, so I'm looking forward to it.
Your first episode has a fantastic guest. I was able to watch you guys do the first episode, and man, I'm excited for audiences to consume this, either watch it or listen to it. Tell us about who you got on for episode 1 and why she's so inspirational and how you know her.
Yeah, so my first guest of the Parker Byrd Show is Clear Reeves, and super excited to have Clear on. I was actually on her podcast, Let's Be Clear, and so now I get the opportunity to interview her, so it was pretty cool. But I've known Clear probably since I've moved to Greenville or after my accident. She's a pretty close family friend, a mentor of mine, and she's passed our open door sometimes, and kind of started a relationship, and she's been very supportive of my family. So, and she actually has a kid named Sledge that is disabled as well. So just kind of sharing struggles with that, and I know that she and her husband have really kind of shown a positive light on their disabilities, and so I'm really looking forward to what she has to say and her story, and she's an awesome guest, as you know, and she is honestly the best first guest ever, so I'm really excited.
Yeah, I'm not sure who you're going to have in the 2-hole or the 3-hole or cleanup, but you picked a great starting lineup with Clear, and she's local. She's from Greenville, so you've kind of got to know her as you've become more of a Greenvillian as well, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so it's been awesome. Just learning the town, learning people like Clear, and just meeting everybody. It's been phenomenal.
Faith, baseball, lots of fun is going to be had on the Parker Byrd Show. Episode 1 coming your way this weekend, so we're excited. Be sure you go to Pirate Radio TV to watch that episode. We'll also have it in all the Apple podcasts where you can listen to podcasts. So Parker, I know you're working on some other guests, local, and regional, and national as well. So you've got a lot of connections.
Yeah. So it should be a lot of fun. Have a lot of connections. Hopefully get some stories out there, and hopefully we can get this worldwide, nationwide, and kind of get outside of Greenville and get some more people around the nation. So it's going to be really cool.
Speaking of nation, you were just on MLB TV. You've been on it several times. This recent episode, what was the purpose of your visit to New York this week?
Yeah, it was awesome. So Challenge Athletes Foundation, I'm a big part of that. They've been a huge part of my recovery. They actually granted me with another prosthetic that I will be getting this summer. This one is more of a running blade, so kind of the track and field style that you see like in the Paralympics. So it'll have tread on the bottom of the foot, so I won't even have to wear a shoe. So it'll be pretty cool. I won't really use this one for baseball just because it's specialized in forward movement, but I have a great prosthetist here in Greenville and in Chicago, so both of them will help me out with that leg, and I'm really looking forward to it.
When will you get that? And start
This summer, yeah. So after baseball season, probably after summer ball is probably where I'm looking towards. So really kind of need this one for track and field after baseball. I want to get into the Paralympics, and I don't know what sport yet, but I know I'm pretty interested in the track and field area. So this will be huge for that realm of life.
Are we looking ahead to Parker Byrd, the sprinter? Is
Yeah,
that what we're talking about?
Hopefully, it might be in the future, so I'm excited.
I know we were talking earlier. I didn't know. I mean, you have multiple prosthetics that you use. You have one for everyday kind of baseball,
Right.
And this one will, as you said, will be more for kind of a future.
Yeah. So I have my everyday one, and then I have the first grant I got from CAF, which is what I made my debut in. Played probably half the season last year with, and then I got another leg from CAF, and that's kind of a bigger blade, and that one's also better for baseball. So I have 3 prosthetics right now, getting my 4th this summer. So it's going to be really fun.
You were on Major League Baseball TV. I saw. I mean, you had a younger child that was on.
Yeah.
You were kind of connecting. I mean,
Yep.
it seems like your story is able to translate and connect with a lot of people out there.
Mm-hmm.
And how is that helping that child and others?
Yeah, it's been awesome to kind of just pave the way for them. There's a lot of kids out there with one leg and maybe one arm, whatever it may be, that love the game of baseball or just love sport in general. So I've been able to give them a little hope and show them that it is possible, that they can do it. So hopefully it's normal for one-legged guys to be playing Division I baseball one day, but so hopefully Jameson or whoever out there that loves the game of baseball is the next up. So it's been awesome to connect those families with CAF so they can get more opportunities like being on MLB Network and being able to share their stories. So
When did you first get connected with CAF?
CAF, it's been, so Bob Babbitt is the co-founder of CAF. He actually reached out to my mom through Facebook whenever it first happened, when my accident first happened. And then we kind of started talking to him kind of October of 22, and then I got my first grant from them in March of 2023. And then I went to some of their running clinics after that, and then they actually set it up for me to throw out the first pitch at the Houston Astros game. So it's been honestly a pretty ongoing relationship with them, and it's been phenomenal.
What's the next step or next move with CAF and your partnership? I mean, I kind of see you're kind of one of their lead spokesmen, I guess.
Yeah. So any chance I can get to endorse them has been awesome, just because of how much they've done for me and so many other families like my family. But I think the next thing with CAF is getting that new leg this summer. You never know with them, because they'll pop up and say, hey, let's go to MLB Network next month. So Bob has great connections all throughout the nation, so it's cool.
You're a jet setter. What was it? What's it like being on MLB TV?
I mean, it's really cool. I walked in there the other day and said, hey, where's my office? Because I feel like I've been here 12 times, but it's really cool. Every time I go there, you get to see all the cool stuff that they have in the building, where there's walls where all the athletes and baseball players that came in have signed, and the Hall of Famers, and the card wall. So it's pretty cool.
Is there any MLBers walking around? Have you run into any?
Not yet. Like, I've seen like Al Leiter and some of the hosts, but I haven't seen any actual current MLB players.
Oh, cool. Well, you're doing a great job representing yourself, representing Pirate Nation, of course, representing CFA or CAF.
Yeah,
So
really
certainly a lot of fun and quite a journey. Let's talk real quick. Baseball. It's January.
Yeah.
It's cold outside, but so that means you guys are starting. School's getting back in session. Looking forward to the 25 season.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. I feel like this is the year. I know we say that every year, but this is a special group. It's a young group, but it's really cool to meet 31 new guys. I think we have maybe 29 of those new guys still here. So it's been really fun to just learn a lot of new players and their personalities. So I think this is the year. We have a really good, skilled group and very tight bond. So this is going to be fun.
You guys always have a theme or a mission on top of the big culture and everything else that you already established so great with Coach Godwin. What's kind of like your mission statement or theme this year for the team?
So win today. What's important now? That's our motto, and we're living by that every day and not really worried about the future right now and just trying to get better each and every day.
So win today.
That's right.
So win all the days in January, win all the days in February, and then February 14th, Valentine's Day.
That's right.
Is opening day. So I know Parker Byrd is going to be working hard, getting excited, and I know everybody's super excited about the ECU baseball season.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I feel like it's a long time coming, but it's going to be a fun couple months leading toward it.
Parker, you have a tremendous story, and speaking of a guy with a tremendous story, Inky Johnson is coming to town in March 16th and 17th for the Pirate Radio Leadership Luncheon, and he's a guy that's been through a lot of adversity, was injured in a football game at Tennessee. He was going to be a first-round draft pick. His story's really amazing. He's turned into a tremendous motivational speaker, and I know Inky, when we had him on the podcast, he reached out to you right after your accident. Tell us your experience of what you know about Inky Johnson and when you talked to him.
Yeah, so the very first time I ever heard the name Inky Johnson, he reached out to one of my friends that had just gotten into a four-wheeler accident. He was supposed to go to play football at Georgia Tech, like preseason North Carolina State Player of the Year. So he had a very bright future, got into a four-wheeler accident, and football kind of got taken away from him, but Georgia Tech did honor his scholarship. But Inky reached out to Jalen and just said, hey, this is my story, and basically told him everything's going to be okay. So that's the very first time I heard of Inky Johnson, and then obviously followed him. He's a great motivational speaker, tremendous story. Talking about a guy that will get you pumped up, it's him. So watched all the cool videos on YouTube and stuff, and then once I heard he was coming here, I'm like, this is perfect, because he reached out to me after my accident and just kind of gave me some words of encouragement. And so now, hopefully, being able to meet him and hear him in person is going to be super exciting, and I'm really looking forward to hearing him.
Absolutely. He's going to come and talk to the ECU baseball team and attend the baseball game on March the 16th. Yeah. So that's going to be a fun experience, and maybe connect him. And he's a potential guest for the Parker Byrd Show.
He sure is, yeah. I'm talking about inspirational stories. That's one of them. So hopefully we can get him on there.
When you look at Inky, is now you're launching a podcast. He has his own podcast and motivational. Is motivational speaking something in the cards for the future in addition to all the stuff you're doing?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I have a platform like Inky Johnson. Maybe his is a little bit bigger right now, but hopefully go in the kind of footsteps of him and do what he's doing, because I think it's pretty cool lifestyle what he's living.
Yeah, he had no idea, actually. He kind of tells his story about, like, he had no idea that he would turn into what's evolved into as this, one of the best motivational speakers in the country.
Yeah, I feel like you pick up things here and there, and I never thought I'd be a speaker, but here I am today. Yeah. So you never know what life takes you.
The Parker Byrd Show, coming to Pirate Radio TV on YouTube, also all our podcast platforms. So, Parker, we're excited about it. Once again, the first episode is going to drop this weekend. So hopefully folks will find it, consume it, enjoy it. And then I know you got a lot more fun things planned to this year with the Parker Byrd Show.
Yeah, it's going to be a good year, and I'm really excited. Hope you guys enjoy. I know there's a great episode 1 coming out this weekend, but there's a lot more to come. So thank you guys for having me on here, and I'm looking forward to this year.
Parker, thanks for coming by, and we will keep up with you and keep promoting what we have for episode 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8.
Yeah, as the year goes on.
That's
and
right.
And of course, we'll be following you on the Baseball Diamond at Clark LeClaire as well.
That's right. See you guys then.